Alright, what's going on? Skulls 311 back, and we got some Witcher 2 action going. Let's get some orange, which is what the money is in this world, and let's head outside. Alright, so we have to go see the king. Now, you see there's a lot of herbs that you can loot in this game because alchemy is a very important part of this game for your character. I'm not gonna say it's a necessity, but it kind of is. You make potions, and they do a variety of effects to help you out. So it is important to use alchemy. And so you can run up things to loot them. Now you also have a medallion you see in the top left. And the eyes of the medallion are glowing right now. So if you push the left button, stick in, you do this, and the areas will highlight. You see the orange highlight ahead. And you got about 15 seconds maybe or so before the medallion, before you can do it again. So it's not a long time to wait. Actually, it's already ready. Hit it again. You can see what you need to loot. It's kind of cool because it speeds up the looting process. And it's anything that you can loot, like a barrel or herbs or whatever. So when you get to a new area, just kind of flip it on and take a look around.
Must be shitting themselves on the walls.
Now you don't need to use it to loot the stuff, but it does make it better. There's a place of power over here. Hit L, the thing, and you can run into the place of power. And they do certain things. Some give you more attacks, some give you more health or defense or whatever. So you can find them in the world. The medallion will actually kind of shake and make a noise if you're near one. Then you actually use the medallion just like we did here. Like that, and then they'll actually show up, and then you just run into the things. So
I bet 10 that
I'm in.
You're a fool. See now they cut him off.
So they are
He's tough. He'll bounce back.
trying to siege this castle. Now this is actually a side quest here if you talk to these guys.
Shite, I don't want to die on a bet.
We know each other?
Don't recognize your old mates. We're the Crinfrid Reavers.
I lost my memory.
As did Boholt. After the hunt for the Golden Dragon, he took a spill and hit his head on a rock. He can still be a beast in battle, but besides that, he don't do much save eating shit. Rarely even lusts after women.
I doubt that's amnesia.
I'm Kenneth, and this one here they call Desperate, and this is New Boy. He's apprenticing with us, Mark. I haven't had much luck with the monsters of late, so we enlisted. Now New Boy's gotten himself into this wager situation. Would you help us for old time's sake? I mean, we all got a little riled. But those are bygones, as I see it.
We'd have set you free. The sorceress too. Boholt was just fooling about the raping and all.
What rape?
Shut your trap, Desperate. The Witcher don't remember. Waste of words to remind him. We're old mates, that's that.
So you'd have raped this old mate?
Just the sorceress. You were there to kill the dragon. The sorceress too. The peasants wanted at it, everyone did. But there was only one prize. We argued, there was some commotion, a regular rumble in fact. We tied you up like hogs, meaning you and the sorceress, and went after the beast. But the dragon thrashed us so hard, we spent the next half-year licking our wounds. And you done freed yourselves of your bonds.
Who was the sorceress?
Raven-haired she was. Remember her name, Desperate?
Conifer or some such. So, willing to help some old friends, Witcher?
Don't sound like friends to me.
What kind of trouble are you in now?
It's a matter of life, death, and quite a bit of coin in point of fact. New Boy bet tonight that he'll survive the assault in his shirt and knickers alone. We drunk a bit by then, I admit, but a wager's a wager. Our honor's at stake.
A soldier's honor versus a knight's. I think I get it.
The very core of the matter, Witcher. We're slated to go in the first wave. so the going's liable to be hard. New boy's brave, but he can't survive by courage alone. In any case, we've come into this bauble that's supposed to protect him, magically like. You mind casting an expert's glance at it, seeing as sorcery and such is not strange to you?
Let me see this bauble.
Your wolf medallion, I saw it shake.
It reacts to magic.
So it's true, what the priest said. Hear that, new boy? You'll be safe. We'll fleece that night, we will.
Where did you get this talisman?
We came by it, let's say. We were on patrol, see, and ran into a couple of novice priestesses praying at this shrine. They were nice, smiling and all.
We done wanted to take them two on patrol. Ho ho ho! But
Shut it! Boalt had one of his rare moments of clairvoyance, went rummaging in the shrine and found the amulet.
who knows what goes on in that head of his? But every now and then he wakes up as good old Boholt.
Aye, he still cuts them down with a single wallop. In any case, we took the amulet and went off to find the rest of the patrol. Were the wonders we saw. First, ran into some squirrels, vicious ones, arrows flying everywhere, but we came through untouched. Barely 3 of the others still standing when a dragon swooped down. The elves fell to their knees. We all legged it. The amulet's magic for certain.
Though it failed to protect the shrine from your patrolling.
Aye, true. Well, now we don't know what to think.
So you can do, you can basically tell them to keep the amulet, or you can tell them that it's probably bad luck. Either way, you end up getting it eventually, but how you get it changes. So I'm going to say this
Who
one.
knows? Maybe the amulet is unlucky. Maybe it draws trouble. I doubt you left the shrine untouched. Then the Squirtel, the dragon.
I told you as much. We need to get the boy some plate.
Wait a minute. We owe the Witcher some thanks.
But we're broke as shit peddlers.
Answer the amulet, Witcher. It might draw trouble, be cursed in some way, but you might lift the curse. Sell it off.
I'll take it.
It's all yours.
Witcher, you available for normal business still? Willing to hunt monsters?
Yeah, I'm willing. Why do you ask?
Well, 'cause we were out with those scouts that saw the dragon. No one believes us, but
The sound in the assembly. That's us. We'll find you after the battle, Witcher.
Wait.
Farewell.
Alright, so we got 50 XP there in the bottom left. And we got the amulet. And the quest. How do we get to our quests? Back? Yeah. Okay, I don't know how they're doing this. How they do this yet. This is our character tree, which we can't use yet, but we will. Here's our journal, okay. So, Militel's heart? That's the quest here for this amulet. By the King's Will is the one we're on, which is to go see the king. Dungeons of the Lavalettes is the one, because we're telling the story to Roach, so we're on that one. Assassins and Kings kind of goes through the whole game. It's like the whole point of the game. It's the long quest line. And then you can set SWAT. There's a whole bunch of stuff in here that's actually good to read. A lot of background information and all the characters, as you see. Monsters, crafting, your tutorials, alchemy, potions, what they do, and all that. We have our map here that we can take a look at. Zoom in and out over the world here. What else we got here? I haven't been in here yet. Just the inventory, pretty much similar to how the PC one was. Just a little different on how you go about looking at it. Now Witchers have 2 swords. They have steel swords, which you use against like humans, and then you have silver swords, which are used against like monsters. So that's how that works. And you actually have some really good items here because it's the enhanced edition that you normally don't have. Like these mage trousers, you don't normally have these. You inspect them here with these sign durations and bonuses to stuff, and the gloves, and this jacket is an epic item with plus vitality and a whole bunch of bonuses. These are things that you didn't get in the actually original game when you first got the game, but we actually don't have it on. We have this one on. Actually, we didn't have those on either. We just had regular trousers. I guess they didn't give them to us. The herbalist gloves we got, though, those have some bonuses to them, if I remember right. Yeah, reduction of magic, oil. So we're going to put this jacket on, actually, so we can compare it straight up like this. See what the differences are. The armor is actually a little lower, but you get those bonuses. So we will equip it. And the trousers are mage trousers. So I don't know, they're not that much better. Well, they are better, but more for if you're doing magic stuff. We'll equip them anyway. I think that's all we need to worry about right now.
Whereas you'll have your trousers protecting your jewels.
And they are, and the stuff is kind of cooler looking as well. All right, so let's get moving.
No, you deaf? Word is, way up north, there's a tribe of...
So we gotta check out the king.
If it goes on like this, we'll be sipping wine in the Lavalet's chambers by sundown.
There's actually some stuff to do down here first. Get some more herbs. Now there's a couple mini games in the game. Here's one of them.
Greetings. Can I interest you in a worthy cause? We could use your support.
What's the cause?
A veterans fund for former fighting men of need.
Uh-huh. Found anyone gullible enough to fall for that?
There's nothing to fall for. It's just some arm wrestling.
Arm wrestling?
Yeah, why? You put down some coin and we wrestle. Win and the pot is yours. Lose and... well, the coin goes to the fund. Care to test your strength?
As you can bet whatever you want. Eventually you can bet more, depending on who you arm wrestle. This is only 2 coins, because it's kind of a tutorial. So use L, you gotta just kind of keep the indicator in the yellow field on the bottom of the screen. That's pretty much all you gotta do. When it's harder guys, it's a smaller field to keep it in. It's a little tougher.
Well, that's some strength you've got in that arm of yours.
Alright, so that is one of the side quests that we have to mess with. And the other one that's here in this area is right here, and it's a dice poker, which is actually a pretty fun one. The arm wrestling's alright, but
I haven't played dice poker in a while.
Ah, it's like walking. You don't forget how to do it unless you're drunk. Roll a few rounds with me.
so dice poker is basically just like a 5-of-a-kind poker, but with dice. So you bet whatever you want. Roll the dice with the R stick. Don't hit it too hard though, because it can fly off the table. If the die flies off the table, you lose a die. And then you take a look at what you got here. It looks like we got a pair here. X selects dice to re-roll. So we want to roll 3 of these. We got 2 pairs, or 1 pair so far. Then he'll think, you bet again. He's raised. What's he got? He's got a pair too. He may have more than me. I usually just always bet the most, and then just see what happens. I don't put too much thought into it. We got it. We got another one there. You see, we got 3 of a kind. So we got 28 Orleans.
Certainly haven't forgotten how to play. Here's your coin.
And that's the other mini game, and there's one more maybe of some sort. But anyway, that's the mini games, a couple of them, and there's going to be quests eventually in the game that causes you to, you know, you do a quest to find the guys who are good at poker, and then beat them, and then you find the next guy, and eventually you end up getting some pretty decent. Well, mostly you get experience. That's all that really matters.
Your deeds will be forgiven. To battle!
Take the knights alive for
ransom.
Alright, we're heading up here. We're going to end the video here, though, because there's quite a bit of a long thing coming up here, so I don't want to have this video too long, so we'll see you in the next one. So thanks for watching. We'll see you in the next video.